Hello and welcome to Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com. It's a PlayOnSports.com pregame show live from Bakersfield, California, Mustang Field, home of the Stockdale Mustangs. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Bakersfield High Drillers, who are 7-2 this year, and they are 2-2 in the Southwest Yosemite League, against the Stockdale Mustangs, who are 5-4 overall and 3-1 in the SWYL. I'm Mark Heffernan. The Mustangs, 5-4, 3-1 in the SWYL. The head coach is Mike Snow. They average 53 yards passing per game. They are primarily a run-oriented squad, 349 yards on the ground, and 37 points per game. Drew Allen has completed 35 of 99 tosses this year for 481 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Not much when you consider they have played 9 games. His percentage passing is 39%. Rushing-wise, though, this is what they do most effectively. Number 25, DJ Martin, has rushed 191 times for 1,625 yards, 21 touchdowns, an average of 8.5. Anthony Wood, number 24, also a fine ball carrier, 97 carries, 748 yards, 13 touchdowns, a fine average of 7.7. And Xavier Chisholm, the X-Man, number 44, a fine player on offense and defense, 62 carries, 399 yards, a touchdown, at an average of 6.44. Receiving, Carver Tippett, 8 for 82 yards and a score. And then there's Anthony Wood, 7 for 124 yards. Sacks, Claiborne has 3. Dean McBride has 3. And Zach Webb has 2.5 this year for Stockdale. Interceptions, Canepa, Carey, Tippett, Hernandez, and Chisholm all have 1 pick apiece. Dean McBride is a punter. He averages about 34.57 yards per punt. He has 33 PATs this season. And kickoff returns, DJ Martin is the man. 11 for 345 yards. His longest is 59 yards.
Captains for the visiting
as far as the Drillers are concerned,
Drillers,
BHS, they are 7-2 this year, 2-2 in the Southwest Yosemite League. They're ranked number 4 in the Central Section Division I ranking. Stockdale is number 9. They beat Centennial last week, 56-21. They average over 300 yards rushing per game, but they pass the ball more and more effectively than Stockdale does. Some other games tonight, Frontiers and Independence. Frontier is 6-3 for the season, 4-0 in league. Independence is 5-4 for the season, 1-3 in league. And Centennial's at Liberty. Big game for both schools. Centennial 2-7, 0-4 in the Southwest Yosemite League. Liberty 5-4 and 2-2. SEYL, the championship game is in Tehachapi tonight. Garces takes on Tehachapi. Both teams are 8-1 and 4-0 in the Southeast Yosemite League. South Yosemite League, Ridgeview, the top seed, 7-2, is taking on Golden Valley. And in the South Dakota League, Wasco, the only team unbeaten in the Central Section, takes on Shafter.
Time to stand up.
That's a big game right there. That will do it for tonight's pregame show. I'm Mark Heffernan, and this is your destination for high school sports. We are PlayOnSports.com.
kickoff for Bakersfield.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com. Coming to you live from Bakersfield, California. I'm Mark Heffernan on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup, the Bakersfield High Drillers have the Stockdale High Mustangs, BHS, in their white uniforms, white with blue trim, blue helmets, Stockdale with black and silver helmets, and their numbers are silver. BHS moving right to left here in the first quarter. The Drillers 7-2 coming in, as Stockdale with a record of 5-4. Stockdale 3-1 in league. BHS at 2-2. DJ Martin, the ball carrier, gets it out to about the 19-yard line. The top return man for Stockdale, as I mentioned.
24, James Hosey.
James Hosey with the tackle for the Drillers. Mustangs primarily run the football. We saw them against Centennial and also against Frontier. Drillers moving around on defense. I've seen BHS against Garces, a game where they won. Then we saw them against Liberty. And we saw them against Frontier. So in games we have done this year, BHS is 1-2. And Stockdale is 1-1. Rich Gargan, former classmate of mine at Garces, is doing his final game as public address announcer for the varsity football team here at Stockdale tonight. So it is Rich's finale here at Stockdale. 1st and 5 for the Mustangs. The Beach just moving on defense. Allen, the quarterback. Martin to the outside. 40-yard line, gets a block and down. First down for DJ. He thought he could take it all the way. Number 25, 5'10", about 205 pounds. Jermaine Irvin with a tackle for BHS.
At the Stockdale 43-yard line.
Yeah, getting things going. First down, little lateral pass to Wood to the 40, 45, tripped up
with the reception
by Pope inside midfield.
6 yards on the play.
So Stockdale running left, passing to the right. Mixing it up against BHS. Allen at QB. 2 receivers to the left. Slot man is Chisholm. Wood the ball carrier. The 40, midfield 50, 35. Thrown out of bounds at the 30. Anthony Wood, number 24 for Stockdale, with a ball tucked high under his left armpit.
But not before picking up a first down at the Bakersfield 32-yard line.
Vickers will attack for BHS here in the first quarter. 11:07 to play from Mustang Field. Joe Roletta, Brandon West, and Mark Heffernan with you tonight. The Southwest Yosemite League finale. The playoffs begin next week. The top seeds will have a bye in the first week. Little reverse. And Chisholm up to the 30. That fumble came after the play, after his knee hit down. They fake the ball to the first ball carrier. Chisholm was lined up on the left side. Against Frontier, he lined up on the left side and then ran right to left, primarily in the third quarter. They utilized that play maybe 5 or 6 times in that quarter, and it was somewhat effective. Second down 8 for the Mustangs. In BHS territory to 30. Wood motion. Allen to his left. Right through the hands of Wood. Incomplete. As he juggled that pass a little bit. Would have been about a 2 or 3 yard gain. 3rd and 8 for Stockdale. The Mustangs at 5-4 and 3-1 in the league. BHS 7-2 and 2-2 in the Southwest Yosemite League. The BHS wins, they probably could be a number 4 seed for the Division I playoffs. First man through, DJ Martin, and barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down for the Mustangs. $9:55 to play in the first quarter. We're high atop the press box here on the Stockdale Mustang side. Chisholm in motion. Comes a pressure from the outside. The pass is incomplete. Allen had a pressure from the backside. And was shaken up a little bit. Number 10. BHS defense rises to the occasion. 1st and 10 for the Drillers. So the Mustangs could not sustain that drive. Mackey wide left for the Drillers. Sonny Rufus, the quarterback, number 4. Inside handoff, gains about 3 yards, maybe. Jeremiah Riddick. Marcus Bruce, 34, also a fine runner for BHS. Riddick, number 9, the main ball carrier. Rufus, number 4, the quarterback. Rufus on the keeper to the 40. 35, midfield 50. Cut back, 35 to about the 31. Nice run by Rufus, going right, left, back to the right. Boy, had everybody fooled on defense for Stockdale. Chisholm, 44 with the tackle for Stockdale, but not before Rufus picked up some heavy yardage for BHS. And for the Drillers, 1st down is Stockdale territory at the 33. Hayes wide left. Ruddick behind Rufus. Rufus, keeper. Spin move. Cuts inside the 30-yard line and driven back by Chisholm and company.
Sonny Rufus picks up about 3 yards before he's brought down by number 45, Dean McBride.
Dean McBride. Also punter. Rufus is number 4. There's also Rufus on defense. Number 10 for the Drillers. 2nd down, 2nd and 7. We'll mix up in the backfield. Bruce stays on his feet to the 10-yard line. To the 5, touchdown, BHS. I think Stockdale thought that play was done. Rufus put up a spin move. Looked like he was going down, used his hands for balance, stayed on his feet, broke a tackle, then accelerated into the end zone. Fine run by Marcus Bruce, number 34. About 18 yards, and 2nd, 3rd, and 4th effort for the sophomore. Parker Campbell, number 3, trying a PAT for BHS. Excellent run by Bruce. Snap down, kick definitely is high enough, it's far enough, it's good. 7-0 BHS. 8:13 to play here in the first quarter. Marcus Bruce, the super soft, number 34 for the Drillers. Kind of an odd play. It looked like maybe they were about ready to blow the whistle, and the defense kind of stopped, and Bruce has kept on going. Looked like his progress was stopped, but he wasn't. And I think the defense relaxed a little bit, and then he saw an opening, took advantage of it. So, 7-0 Drillers over the Mustangs. 8:13 to play in the first quarter. With a name like Marcus, he has to be good. Well, Stockdale against Frontier last week played very well in the first half. It was a 14-14 game. And then Frontier's massive line dominated the game from that point as they won 42-21. Frontier, like a lot of good teams, they come on strong in the second half. Now they're primarily ground-oriented, yet the quarterback had a fine game passing, very efficient game passing. Campbell's kickoff. Taking the 2. Rao will returning. 15. And sliced down to the 17-yard line. He had a touchdown last week against Frontier at Frontier. The Titans playing at Independence tonight in the Southwest Assembly League. Frontier can win the league outright with a victory. They're 4-0 coming in. Independence at 5-4 for the season. 1-3 in SWYL. They defeated Centennial 41-40. Well, the G-Hawks are 2-7 overall, 0-4 in league. They were playing Liberty. Senior night at Liberty. To the outside. Rao barely gets back to the 15-yard line. Liberty at 5-4 going in 2-2 in league. And Centennial, as I mentioned, 2-7 and 0-4. So Frontier is in the driver's seat. Stockdale will have to win and hope that Frontier will lose to tie them. And the Frontier beat them head on. Allen fumbles the snap and falls on it.
Drew Allen falls on the fumble.
Drew Allen, number 10, the quarterback for Stockdale. So this has not been a fantastic series for the Mustangs. After giving the touchdown to Marcus Bruce of BHS. They're at their own 15-yard line. Two receivers wide left. Martin, the ball carrier.
Anthony Wood, the ball carrier.
Wood across the 20, 25-yard line. Looks to be close to a first down. It depends on the mark on the far side. Anthony Wood, number 24. Now it's 4th down, 4th and 2 for Stockdale.
About 1.
I'd say about 2 for the Mustangs. It appears they're going to punt it. And they should in this situation.
Number 45, Dean McBride, will punt for Stockdale.
McBride 45 to punt. Hayes back deep for BHS. Standing on his own 40-yard line. Excellent punt returner. Receiver and DB for the Drillers. A fake. And Stockdale has a first down to the 30-yard line. Anthony Wood, number 24, the short man. They hiked the ball to him. And he ran for the first down. Picked up about 3, needed 2. So the Mustangs gambling early in this game, down 7-0. 5:45 to play in the first quarter. From Mustang Field. It's like DJ hitting the backfield drop, try to find some space going to his left. Excellent pursuit by the BHS defense.
Martin brought down by number 25, Kyle Pope.
Kyle Pope, excellent wrestler for BHS. His dad was fantastic, Darryl Pope. Kyle was injured early in the year. Also plays wingback for the Drillers. Allen the throw down the right sidelines. Picked off.
Pass is intercepted by number 12,
Mr. Irvin. Irvin looked very good against Frontier last week. Had a outstanding interception on a dive at his own 5-yard line. Almost had another one. Played the receiver perfectly. Stayed inside. Went for the ball. Irvin with a pick. The BHS 41. First down and 10 for the Drillers. Campbell wide right. To the near side, Mackey. Rufus, a QB. Quick opener.
Riddick, the ball carrier.
Riddick has about a yard, maybe a half yard up the middle.
54, Bobby Ortiz.
Bobby Ortiz, honored prior to the game. One of the seniors for the Mustangs, number 54. 4:40 left in the first quarter. 7-0 BHS over Stockdale. Play action. Rufus to throw. Complete to Pope. Midfield 50 to the 40 down the sidelines. Knocked out of bounds. Kyle Pope, 25 for the Drillers.
Out of bounds by number 35, David Claiborne. But not before picking up
Claiborne, David Claiborne for the Mustangs.
7-yard line.
The Drillers on the move. Outside of 35. Another play action. The pass complete.
Pass complete to Derek Vickers.
Vickers to the 20. Knocked out of bounds at the 15.
Vickers driven out of bounds by number 20, Mason Carey.
Derek Vickers, number 1 for the Drillers. Driller speed, very evident in this game so far. They have it everywhere, actually. It's a matter of keeping those personal fouls down, the penalties. A little play action. Rufus looking to throw. He'll be sacked at the 18-yard line. Looking for Hayes in the end zone. Didn't have too much time to throw that pass. For Vickers, Reddick. About 3 guys were going out. Two receivers to the near side for BHS. 2nd and 11 for the Drillers. 7-0 game here in the first quarter. Pope in motion. Rufus keeper. To 5. Going towards the end zone. Knocked back. It will be 1st and goal for the Drillers. Rufus showing some elusiveness for the Drillers. The Drillers inside the 5, maybe at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Mackey, slot right. Campbell, wide right. Rufus on the keeper. To the end zone. Touchdown. Bakersfield High.
Asani Rufus with the keeper in for a touchdown.
Well, the Drill's off to a good start. Remember, they led Frontier 14-0 and 21-7 at home last time I saw them. Then they had turnovers on about 5 consecutive possessions, 2nd and 3rd quarter. Getting off to a great start tonight. Campbell with a PAT. 14-0 Drillers, 3:16 to play. Last week they beat Centennial 56-21. So maybe they're getting back into their flow. Irvin's interception set it up at a BHS 41. Well, Drill's saying, this is our time of the year. It's playoff time. Now we're going to start playing some ball. We had our ups and downs. Now it's time to put that aside and get it together. Capital kickoff for the Drillers. 14-0 BHS. Rowell Martin back deep for Stockdale. It's deep into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for Stockdale at its own 20-yard line. Can the Mustangs do anything against this Driller defense here early in this game? Well, the Mustangs offense very difficult to come from behind, especially in the second half. They found that out against Frontier last week, but it's early, first quarter. Allen to throw. Comes the pressure. Has a man wide open. Misses him. Incomplete. Nobody was on.
Pass intended for number 19, Sam McGrath.
Sam McGrath, nobody was close to him except the Stockdale sideline. So the Drillers got away with one. Paul Gold, the head coach for BHS. Mike Snow, the head man for Stockdale. 2nd and 10. Wood hit and dropped in the backfield. Maybe gets across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. Number 24 loses some yardage. 3rd and 14 for Stockdale. They had a nice opening drive, which stalled. Beach has stopped them on 4th down in Driller territory, and since then, it has been all BHS. Remember, the Drillers went down and scored. Then they have the pick by Irvin, and they went about 59 yards on their last drive. McGrath, wide right. Allen at QB, man is in motion. Martin up the middle. Across the 20 to about the 23-yard line, but it's 4th down for Stockdale. 4th down for the Mustangs. What has hurt them being primarily a running team? They've had some penalties. Instead of we had a 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4, they're having 3rd and 8 or maybe 3rd and 12. And those are passing situations. So they're fighting themselves in this game so far. Hayes deep for the Drillers. Standing on his own 45-yard line. McBride with a punt. That is high. Hayes says, get away from it. Takes a Mustang roll to the Driller 26-yard line. Great punt by D. McBride. So the defense for Stockdale has something to work with. As the Drillers back in their own territory. With 1:35 to play in the first quarter. PlayOn Sports is on Twitter and also on Facebook, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOn Network. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. The pass intended for Hayes, incomplete. 2nd and 10 for BHS. .130 left here in the first quarter from Mustang Field. As the Drillers 14 to Mustangs nothing. Mark with Brandon and Joe. The team. Rufus on the keeper. Maybe picks up about a half yard. So it will be 3rd down for the Drillers. Mustangs a little bit tougher on this drive. And this is a big play for the D. They need to get that ball back. BHS in white uniforms, blue trim, blue helmets. Mustangs in black and silver. Or some people say silver and black. Pope, slot man, slot left for the Drillers. Rufus, the quarterback. Rufus on the keeper. Little slice to the 34-yard line, and then driven back. 4th down is coming up for the Drillers. Ryan Haddad had a nice game, a very good game against Frontier last week. Mr. Haddad makes a stop for the Mustangs. Number 3, Parker Campbell, the punter for the Drillers. The clock is winding down here in the first quarter. After one from Mustang Field, it's Bakersfield High 14, Stockdale nothing. On your destination for high school sports, we are PlayOnSports.com. After one quarter from Mustang Field in Bakersfield, California, actually southwest Bakersfield, it is BHS 14, Stockdale nothing. The Drillers coming to the game with a record of 7-2 overall, and 2-2 in the Southwest Assembly League. Stockdale at 5-4 and 3-1. The Mustangs were defeated by Frontier last week, 42-21 at Frontier Titan Stadium. The Drillers blew out Centennial 56-21. Line drive punt by Campbell. He has some leg. What a roll for the Drillers. Wow, inside the 5 to the 4. That was a Marco Scutero line drive. Rolled about 20 yards. And the Mustangs down by 14. Find themselves inside their 5-yard line, 1st and 10. So it's not getting easier for the Mustangs of Stockdale. Out at quarterback. Beach is a 3-man on the defensive line. Second man through. Goes across the 5 to about the 8-yard line.
Darius Rowell, the ball carrier.
Rowell's been carrying the ball more effectively over the last 2 series for Stockdale. The scoreboard says, "Let's go Mustangs." Inside their own 10-yard line. Second down, 2nd and 6.
Rowell once again.
Rowell to the outside. Hit and drop from behind. And we have another 3rd down situation. Chisholm coming in for the Mustangs, number 44. He'll line up on the wing. Replacing Rowell, and also McGrath comes in for Stockdale. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 for the Mustangs. McGrath, wide right. Allen, behind center. Looks to throw. Over the middle of the pass. Almost picked off by Campbell. Intended for Chisholm. 4th down for Stockdale.
Defending on the play, number 3, Parker Campbell.
Parker Campbell almost had a chance to take it to the house for BHS. Now McBride will be punting from his own end zone, about 8 yards deep. Kevin Hayes, the punt returner for Bakersfield. At the Stockdale 43-yard line. Hayes is an excellent return man. Timeout Stockdale. So BHS is up 14-0. And they will have the ball in excellent field position unless Hayes returns it for a score. So the Mustangs are not sitting very well right now. They haven't had good field position. They haven't done a lot with the ball. Moved the ball about 50 yards in that initial drive, and then were stopped on 4th down. Since then, it has been all Drillers. We'll see what transpires on this play. McBride, 45, the punter for the Mustangs. Moving right to left here in the second quarter. Hayes, a very dangerous performer for BHS. They're looking to seize control of this game. Nice snap. Beautiful punt, a little bit short. Takes a slight Mustang roll to the 45-yard line in Stockdale territory.
Josh Cohen.
So the Drillers from the Mustang 44-yard line have a short field to work with. On a touchdown by Rufus, they went 59 yards after the pick by Irvin. Rufus at QB behind center. Marcus Bruce about 2 yards behind him. Pope was in motion. Back slot right. Bruce up the middle. At a short gain to about the 41. Check that.
Number 9,
Reddick.
Reddick, the ball carrier.
Reddick, the ball carrier. Now, Bruce had a touchdown for BHS on a play in which it looked like he was going down, but he kept his balance, stayed on his feet. Seemed like the defense kind of softened on that play. Reddick back there with Rufus. The pass complete to the far side to Campbell. Has the first down and driven out of bounds at the 30-yard line in Mustang territory. First down for the Drillers.
Number 13, Kevin Hayes. Good for a first down at the
Rufus
Stockdale 30-yard line.
throwing safe passes tonight. Short outs to a variety of receivers. Just kind of keeping the defense honest. 1st and 10 for BHS. Rufus. Pitch back. Reddick. 30, 25. Vickers, I should say, to the 25. Nice pickup of about 5 yards. Romero, who had a great game against Frontier, number 30, with a stop for Stockdale. BHS will take a 5-yard pickup on first down anytime. 2nd and 5 for the Drillers. The Mustang 26. Bruce. Play action. Rufus to throw. Over the middle. Complete. 1st and goal for the Drillers to Hayes.
13, Kevin Hayes.
Excellent throw by Rufus.
First and goal at the 4-yard
Inside
line.
shoulder of Hayes. And 1st and goal for BHS. Parker Campbell wide right. Hayes to the other side. Lathani Rufus, number 4 quarterback. Bruce lines up 2 yards behind him. Pope in motion. Rufus keeper.
Rufus with the keeper.
Tries to go sideways into the end zone. Maybe gets to about the 2 or 3 yard line. Nice push by his offensive line. 8:45 to play in the first half. The Drillers looking for more, leading 14-0 over Stockdale. Very quiet stadium here on the Stockdale side. Rufus.
Bruce.
Up the middle. Bruce. Touchdown. BHS for Marcus Bruce, number 34. And 2nd TD of the evening. Rufus doing a great job disguising the ball. Puts the ball into the belly of Marcus Bruce. He has nothing but pay dirt in front of him. Rufus to hold. PAT is up. It's good by Parker Campbell. As the Drillers off and running. 21-0 over the Mustangs with 8:25 to play in the second quarter. Well, somebody lit a fire in BHS last week. This team was struggling. Had a lot of personal fouls, turnovers, illegal procedure penalties. Now they are flowing on all cylinders, whether you like 8 or 10 cylinders. 56 last week, very easily 21 tonight. And we're here early in the second quarter. The big play was a pass completion from Rufus to Kevin Hayes inside the 5. But they had a short field. 44-yard drive. The previous TD, they had a 59-yard drive. So Bruce has scored twice, Rufus once for BHS. Beautiful kick by Parker Campbell. It will be 1st and 10 for Stockdale, throwing 20-yard line. Number 3, Campbell, with a great leg. Excellent leg extension on the PATs and also on the kickoffs. He plays defense and also plays wideout. The Drillers do not have a big squad as far as numbers. Many of their players on offense and defense. Pope, Bruce, Campbell, Hayes, Anthony Wood to the 20, 25, 30. Has an opening. Midfield 50, a little cutback. Thrown down by Hayes in BHS territory.
Finally dragged down by number 13, Kevin Hayes. But not before passing midfield at the BHS 46-yard line.
.30-yard run by Wood to the BHS 46-yard line. Martin again slips inside the 45, number 25. With over 1,600 yards coming into the game for Stockdale. Dean McBride, 45, checks in. He will be a tight end for Stockdale. 2nd and 8. Drew Allen rolling to his right to throw. Has a man wide open. McGrath to the 10. Hit and dropped just inside the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for the Mustangs. Irvin with a heavy hit. McGrath for the 2nd time tonight wide open on the pass play. This time the quarterback saw him and delivered. McBride back in, number 45, with 7 minutes plus to play in the first half. 21-0 BHS. Mustangs knocking on the door.
Martin.
Touchdown, Mustangs. DJ Martin, 25, up the middle. So Stockdale answers that touchdown back by BHS. And they get on the board. Scoring has not been a problem for Stockdale this year. They average about 37 points a game. Their problem has been defense. Capital D. Officials timeout. Players down on the field at the 2-yard line. So DJ Martin with a touchdown. We're waiting for the PAT attempt. If you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the one you're enjoying here tonight, then tell your school to sign up for a PlayOn Sports broadcast program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. playonsports.com/SBP. That was Slayton who walked off the field for Stockton, number 75. Tyler Slayton, one of their offensive linemen.
Number 45, Dean McBride will attempt the extra.
McBride will try the PAT for the Mustangs. High snap. Gets the kickoff. It's high enough. It is good.
7:23 left in the half. Score
21-7 Bakersfield over Stockdale. So the Mustangs answer back and get on the board against BHS, 21-7. 30-yard run by Anthony Wood was a big play in that drive as they got the ball into BHS territory. Another huge play was a reception by McGrath, who was wide open. He ran it down to the 2, and DJ Martin scored for the Mustangs. That is touchdown number 23 for him this year, 22 on the ground. 23 scores in 1 year for number 25. This is game number 10. And Stockdale will definitely be in the playoffs. But will they have a bye in the first round? Or will they have to play on the road?
McBride to kick off. Deep to receive for BHS.
Dean McBride, 45 to kick for Stockdale.
And number 1, Derek Vickers.
Derek Vickers and Irvin back deep for BHS. Will this be a line drive by McBride? Nice catch by Irvin at the 5. The 10, 20-yard line. Weaving through traffic. 35. Now he has an opening to the 40. Midfield 50 down the sidelines. Finally drilled out of bounds. First down for the Drillers in Stockdale territory. The Drillers showing off their speed tonight. Jermaine Irvin Jr. Dead ball personal foul against Stockdale. The Drillers will have the ball deeper in Mustang territory. That came after the play, probably when they knocked them out of bounds. When you come back, you score a touchdown against BHS, you can't afford this if you're Stockdale. The long run back, not a personal foul. It deflates the team after scoring to get on the board. 21-7, 7:09 to play, second quarter. Reddick behind Rufus. Pitch back. Vickers, 30, 25. Stays on his feet. And to about the 23.
Vickers finally dragged down by number 35, David Claiborne.
Claiborne, 45 with a tackle. Vickers with a first down run, though. Tackles downfield show up on the stat sheet. But if they're 15 yards downfield, doesn't do a lot. Other team goes first down. First and 10 for the Drillers out of the 24. Rufus. Reddick behind him. Pitch back. Pope. And probably illegal shift against BHS. Illegal procedure. The official was right on the spot. Rufus and Reddick practically ran into each other in the backfield. It will be first and 15 for BHS at the Stockdale 29-yard line. Start the clock. 2 receivers wide left for BHS with the ball on the right hash mark. They're moving left to right here in the second quarter. Pope slot right. Bruce on the other side. Pope in motion. I don't know if it's the way BHS is lining up or what. It appears that this penalty is against the Drillers again. No, offsides against Stockdale. Maybe they were lined up improperly. I spoke too soon. Or not too soon enough. At any rate, back to a first and 10 situation for BHS. We're back to where we started. 6 minutes plus to play in the first half. Pope in motion. Rufus, keeper. To the 20, 15, puts his head down, drives to about the 10-yard line. Sonny Rufus showing some speed and power on that run. It will be first down for BHS. They can gain a first down at the 1-yard line. First and 10 from the 11. Rufus managing a very excellent game for the Drillers tonight. Parker Campbell wide right. Hayes left side. Bruce the ball carried to about the 9. Looked like McBride made the stop. Number 45. 1-1 tackle by McBride. Maybe a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 for the Drillers. Rufus looking over the defense. 3-man front. Tries to slice his way through the Stockdale D. They bring him down at the line of scrimmage, or maybe for a 1-yard gain. Looked like Rufus was going to pitch the ball back to one of his running backs. Delfino Romero with the tackle for Stockdale. And we're calling 3rd down, 3rd and 8. Pope slot right. Bruce behind the quarterback. Pope in motion, pitch back to Pope. Cuts back to the 10.
Kyle Pope.
Hit and drilled out of bounds by 4 or 5 Mustangs.
Number 44, Xavier
Chisholm with the initial stop for Stockdale. That play did not work for the Drillers. They thought they would catch Stockdale sleeping to the outside. But they closed on that play very quickly. Campbell with an excellent leg will try the field goal for BHS. From the 18-yard line, this would be a 28-yarder. Rufus to hold. Low snap. Kick is definitely high enough. Wide right.
Field goal is no good.
Well, it's not a solid snap. Rufus barely got it down, and Campbell kind of scuffed that kick. So BHS comes up with nothing. Stockdale D holds. The score remains the same, 21-7. With 4:02 to play in the first half from Mustang Field. Drew Allen, number 10, a quarterback for Stockdale. Inside handoff. Looked like DJ ran into a wall of Drillers.
DJ Martin lost of about 2 yards on the play.
Well, the Mustangs 2nd down and 12. Allen gets his play from the sidelines. Head coach Mike Snow. Paul Gola of BHS enjoying that 21-7 lead. There's reverse to Wood. Driven down at the 25. That play took a long time to develop. Bruce over there for the Drillers. Marcus Bruce, number 34 for Bakersfield. 3rd down, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 for Stockdale. Well, play action. Allen the throw. There's a man wide open. Oh, he drops the ball.
Pass intended for number 18.
Ryan Haddad. He's thinking, what did I find? The ball was right in my hands. I had a first down. I probably could get to the BHS 40, but I couldn't hold on. And for Stockdale, frustration and a 4th down coming up. 4th and 5.
McBride to punt for Stockdale.
You have to make plays in games. McBride punting from his own 10. Hayes deep for BHS at his own 42. Especially when you're down 21-7. Beautiful punt. Look at that spiral. Well over Hayes' head. Picks it up at the 16-yard line. Looking for somewhere to run. To the outside. Has nowhere to go but down. An outrageous punt by D. McBride. Drives the Drillers back in their own territory.
McBride's punt was a 57-yard punt.
Man, a 57-yarder. That's beautiful. He averages about 34.5 yards per punt. The drill's up to the ball. Rufus looking to throw. A pass incomplete.
Rufus pass intended for number 3, Parker Campbell.
Threw it to the opposite side of Campbell. Campbell was looking in. The pass was out to the outside. He made a valiant attempt at it, but came up with nada. 2nd and 10 for the Drillers. My first car was a Plymouth Valiant. And that was a long time ago. Push button transmission. 2:25 to play in the second quarter. Rufus on a heavy duress goes down. Looking for Vickers on the left sideline. McBride has a 57-yard punt. Then has a sack on D for Stockdale. Number 45. Doing it in a variety of ways for the Mustangs. 3rd and 15 for the Drillers. Trip right formation for BHS. Rufus. Oh, the keeper. He's hit and dropped immediately. Looked like McBride again. McBride, number 45. Playing some D for the Mustangs with Mike Snow. 4th and 15 for BHS. They'll be punting from inside their 5-yard line, so the Mustangs should look to set up a punt return here and hopefully have some excellent field position. $1:50 left in the second quarter. 21-7 in favor of Bakersfield. Marcus Bruce has scored a couple of times for BHS. And Rufus with 1 score. Martin scored the lone touchdown for the Mustangs. Campbell to punt. BHS, line drive. Doesn't get too much of a roll this time. It's down by the Drillers at their own 44-yard line. So the Mustangs are in Driller territory. Plenty of time, 1:39 left. Amoni Grad Jr. with a touch for BHS. Well, the Mustangs up to the ball. Drew Allen at quarterback. Rolling to his right. Here comes the pressure backside. Hit and fumbles the ball. Pope with a hit. Picked up by BHS. Thrown down. And for the Drillers, 1st and 10 inside Mustang territory. As a BHS player was corralled down. Stockton must have a steer wrestler on their team. But nonetheless, Pope came from the blind side and whacked Allen, and he cuffed with the ball. Pope, who's lined up on the right slot for BHS on offense. Reddick behind Rufus. Rufus on the keeper. To 30. And down to 29. It looked like he had more real estate in front of him. But the market closed.
Down by number 30, Delfino Romero.
Delfino Romero, number 30 for Stockdale with a tackle. 1:10 to play in the first half. Bruce, receiver to side, Pope in motion. Bruce with a keeper. He will eat it at the 31. Looked like he missed a handoff. Romero again on the hit for Stockdale, number 30. Timeout, Drillers. The hit by Pope. Star of that play, the fumble recovery by BHS at the Stockdale 34. The Drills now have a 3rd and 7 situation. Ahead 21-7 here in the second quarter with 58.2 seconds left in the first half from Mustang Field on PlayOnSports.com. Your destination for high school sports is right here. It's live, and we are lively. Joe and Brandon are on top of things tonight, believe me. Bruce and company up to the ball. Campbell wide right. Reddick the ball carrier. 25, 20. Jeremiah to the outside. First down for the Drillers. Out of bounds. Close to the 10-yard line. Number 9. With a nice push from his offensive line. He did the rest. The clock stops. 47.6 seconds left. Now it's churning. Rufus. Inside handoff. Once again, Reddick. Touchdown. BHS. Number 9, Reddick, flying to the end zone. Off right guard. Jeremiah with back-to-back carries. And he gets on the board for the Drillers. Calma comes in to try a PAT for Bakersfield. Rufus to hold as they try to extend that lead to 21 points. Nice snap this time. The kick is booted towards the scoreboard. 28-7 in favor of Bakersfield. 38.7 seconds left in the second quarter. Well, it has been a pleasant senior night for Stockdale so far. At least the moms got flowers. The Drillers have come out to play this evening, as they did last week. They were trying to close the Southwest Assembly League in excellent fashion. And they have another half to go. 8-2 should land them a nice seeding for the CIF Central Section Division I playoffs. Clovis North and Clovis, if they win tonight, will be 1-2, whichever place you want to put them. One will be 1, the other will be 2. And Central or BHS will be number 3. Central had a huge win on Thursday night. They're 8-2 overall. Central beat Liberty 10-9 earlier this year. If the Drillers win, they'd be 8-2. And they're trying to climb that ladder. They possibly will have a bye in the first round, BHS, if they win. Stockton has to win, and if they come away victorious, they might get a 6 or 7 seed, I would think. Not as high as BHS because of the overall record. McGrath wide left for Stockdale. Allen with a pitch. DJ cuts back with 20, 25. And driven down for 27-yard line.
DJ Martin brought down by number 11, Kenny Truba.
Kenny Truba. Trueba. Truba, number 11 for BHS. Inside hand to Martin.
DJ Martin.
The 40, midfield 50, showing some speed. Cutback move on Campbell, stays on his feet, puts his head down. But he stays in bounds. He should have gone out of bounds because they would have had another play, but he stayed in bounds. And the clock expires here in the first half. So after 2 quarters from Mustang Field at the Southwest Assembly League finale, it is Bakersfield High 28, Stockdale 7. And you're watching Friday Night Football right here on your destination for high school sports. We are PlayOnSports.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Color guard advisors are David and Lori Michael. Color guard instructor.
At the half, the score is Bakersfield 28, Stockdale 7 here from Mustang Field in southwest Bakersfield. I'm Mark Heffernan, along with producer Joe Rollletter and videographer Brandon West. I have some other scores of the half. It is Ridgeview 28, Golden Valley 7. That is in the Southeast Summit League. Ridgeview comes in with a record of 7-2. They are a Division III school, and they're looking to have a number 1 or number 2 seed for the playoffs. Also the half, and a surprising score, Frontier 7, Independence 6. Now, Independence has improved this year. They're 1-3 in SWYL and 5-4 overall. Frontier this season, 6-3 for the season and 4-0 in the Southwest Assembly League. And also in the second quarter, Wasco 35, Shafter 3. The Tigers are the only undefeated team from the Central section. 35-3 over arch rival Shafter. I think, with the exception of one game, Wasco scored over 50 or 55 points in all their encounters this year. They are rolling. They're the top seed in Division 4, and Wasco is on line to win a section championship. I think nothing short of a title will be good enough for them. This is a very special year for the Wasco Tigers, and they want to take it all the way. But 35-3 over Shafter, who has been stumbling of late in the arch rival battle. Marcus Bruce scored the first touchdown for Bakersfield. That was with 8:13 left in the first quarter. Irvin had an interception, and then Rufus scored for BHS. It was 14-0 in the first quarter. Bruce hit Kevin Hayes for a first down inside the territory. Bruce scored from 2 yards away, and then Anthony Wood had a 30-yard run for Stockdale to set up their only score, which was a 2-yard run by DJ Martin. And then late in the second quarter, Campbell missed a 20-yard field goal, and then there was a 57-yard punt by Dean McBride. Pope had a strong hit on Drew Allen, the quarterback for Stockdale. He coughed up the ball. BHS recovered, and Jeremiah Riddick scored from 10 yards away for the Drillers to make it 27. The second half is coming up in just a moment. At the half, it is BHS 28, Stockdale 7 on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. You're watching PlayOnSports.com's presentation of high school football live from Bakersfield, California. I'm Mark Heffernan along with Joe and Brandon. The score is BHS 28 and Stockdale 7. The Mustangs, Dean McBride will be kicking off as they move right to left here in the third quarter. Mustangs in black, silver numbers, silver helmets. BHS with white, blue helmets, blue numbers. Vicker is the ball carrier. Kickoff return to about the 20-yard line for the Drillers. They'll have a 3-touchdown lead in this game. They're coming off a 56-21 win last week over Centennial. Ridgeview leading up the half over Golden Valley 28-7. That is in the Southeast Assembly League. It is Frontier 7, Independent 6, and a surprise, SWYL. And Wasco 35, Shafter 3, late in the second quarter.
Jeremiah Reddick, the ball carrier.
Reddick, the ball carrier, had the last touchdown for BHS.
Reddick brought down
as it gets across the 20 to about the 24-yard line. Romero kind of picking it up defensively for Stockdale since the second quarter. Asana Rufus, the quarterback, number 4 for the Drillers. Reddick behind him. Rufus on the keeper. Nice cutback, 35 to the 40, close to midfield. First down for the Drillers.
Rufus finally brought down by number 18, Ryan Haddad.
Haddad able to stop, and not before Rufus picked up some big yards for BHS. Wasco 49, Shafter 3. Still late in the second quarter. The Tigers are rolling this year. Like I said, anything short of a championship is not good enough. Reddick kind of spins his way into Mustang territory at the 48-yard line. This is the most dominant Wasco team I have seen in all the years I've been covering Wasco. I did a lot of South Dakota games in the 80s. Wasco, Shafter, and Garces. And they've had some good teams, but this is the most dominant squad. Little play action, the pass is knocked down by the Mustangs.
Rufus pass knocked down by number 54.
Last week, Wasco beat Arvin 56-28, and they were behind that game in the first half. And 49 points tonight, still in the first half. They're not messing around this year. 3rd and 3 for the Drillers at the Mustang 47-yard line. Two wings, Bruce behind Rufus. Rufus for the keeper, has the first down. Driven back, but he's about the 43 in Mustang territory. The fake to Bruce. Rufus kept it for BHS.
Corey Collins, but not before picking up a first down.
Drillers trying to add that score with 28-7 to receive the straight side. Bruce to throw, the pass hit again, intended for Hayes. So twice in the series, Stockdale players have had their hands up. They've knocked away an intended pass. For BHS, 2nd and 10 in Stockdale territory. At the 43-yard line. Campbell near side. Hayes to the far side. Pope lines up to the right. Bruce behind Rufus. Bruce the ball carrier. Powers his way inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line, driven back. But a forward progress will be to the 37 or 38-yard line in Mustang territory. Chisholm and McBride look on for Stockdale.
Bruce brought down to my number
head coach
55, Jordan Harrison.
Mike Snow. Harrison making the tackle for Stockdale. Paul Gola, the head coach for the Drillers. Stockdale showing blitz. Rufus to throw. Illegal procedure against BHS.
Ball start against BHS.
We are in Southwest Bakersfield. Bakersfield Christian is playing Arvin tonight, not far from here. Liberty taking on Centennial. And I think what they call the Freedom Bowl. All schools within 2-3 miles away. In my territory. Little play action. Bruce's pass knocked away again.
Bruce's pass blocked by number 55, Jordan Harrison.
Jordan Harrison.
Fourth down.
3 fly swat jobs by Stockdale in the series. And the D comes out ready to play. Frontier struggling with Independence tonight, leading by only 1 point at the half. Maybe the Titans having a letdown on the road at Independence, who has improved quite a bit this season. Campbell to punt. That was almost blocked. Takes somewhat of a driller roll. It rolls left to right to the Mustang 19-yard line. First down for Stockdale in their own territory. As they control BHS 20-7 here with 8:45 left in the third. On PlayOnSports.com. We are your destination for high school sports. We had Stockdale and Frontier last week. Frontier won in the second half, 42-21. It was a 14-14 game at the half. Will the ball carrier runs to his left, tries to cut back against the grain. It runs into many drillers. Marcus Bruce, one of them, loses a guard. 2nd and 11 for Stockdale.
DJ Martin, the ball carrier.
Jonathan Malone also in on the previous tackle.
Jonathan Malone.
DJ, the ball carrier. Malone with back-to-back tackles for the Drillers. 3rd down and 7 for Stockdale at their own 22-yard line. Drew Allen at quarterback, a little pitch back. DJ Martin, 25 to the 30, first down, puts his head down and goes out of bounds. As we somewhat stared at Parker Campbell after the hit.
Picks up a first down at the 38-yard line.
First down for the Mustangs. Beats are showing blitz.
Martin.
Ball given to Martin. As they hit Allen, Martin with a short gain across the 40-yard line to the 42. Marcus Bruce making the hit for BHS, number 34. McGrath checks back in for Stockdale. 7:15 to play in the third quarter. Lined up to the near side. Guarded by Irvin. 4-man defensive front for BHS. Chisholm, cut back move. Midfield 50. He could take it to the 30, to the 20. Hayes in hot pursuit. It's a touchdown, Stockdale. About a 57-yard run for a score by Chisholm. Even Kevin Hayes could not catch it from behind.
58-yard touchdown run.
Xavier Chisholm going 58 yards to Pater. McBride trying the PAT for the Mustangs to close that gap. the legal procedure against Stockdale. That won't make much of a difference.
False start against Stockdale.
Well, that's good for the highlights. The run by Chisholm. Very good cutting back against the grain. High snap. Kick by McBride is definitely far enough. It's good.
Extra point is good with 6:56 to go in the third quarter. The score now, BHS 28.
Stockdale in striking distance now, down by only 14, 28-14 over the Drillers. After the explosive run by Xavier Chisholm, number 44. A 58-yard jaunt for a touchdown. What I like to see is both teams have made good on all their PAT attempts. Campbell 4 for 4 for BHS. McBride 2 for 2 for Stockdale. .656 to play in the third quarter. 28-14 Drillers. McBride to kick off for Stockdale. Irvin, one of the deep man for Bakersfield. Along with Riddick, number 1. Irvin is number 12 for the Drillers. Another beautiful kick by McBride. And it goes through the end zone. It will be 1st and 10 for BHS at their own 20-yard line. Drillers 28, Mustangs 14. Here in the third quarter on PlayOnSports.com. PlayOn Sports is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports live here, and they're lively. Rufus on the keeper. 5-yard lines. Has a first down. Little spin move. Finally driven down at the 40-yard line. A 20-yard pickup by Asani Bruce for Bakersfield.
Asani Rufus picks up a first down to the
come right back.
Yard line.
Well, Drillers try to answer that TD score by Stockdale. Pope in motion. Ball given up the middle.
Riddick, the ball carrier.
Riddick, about a 3-yard gain for Bakersfield, number 9. We'll call it 2nd and 7.
Riddick brought down by number 55, Jordan Harrison.
Jordan Harrison having a fine start to the second half. Coach Gola against Coach Snow. Long count by Rufus. Will pitch back. And a strip job. But a ball went right back to the hands of Vickers, number 1. He lost the ball momentarily. The ball hit the turf and it bounced right back to him. The luck of the bounce. We'll call it 3rd and 5. That has been one of the weaknesses for BHS this year in the games they've lost. Turnovers and penalties. Timeout Drillers. A very important 3rd and a long 5. Stockdale picking up the pace here in the third quarter. I like it. PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOn Network. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports. We are PlayOnSports.com. Yes, youtube.com/ PlayOn Network. 5:45 left here in the third quarter. 28-14 Drillers over the Mustangs. Mark Heffernan with you from Southwest Bakersfield. High atop the press box here at Mustang Field. Along with producer Joe Roletter and videographer Brandon West, who is working tremendously hard tonight. Pope in motion, has the ball. Cuts back 45, puts his head down. Here's a flag on the far side. We haven't had too many penalties in this game. Really haven't. That's what I like about this contest. Holding against BHS. And this is what has hurt the Drillers this season in some of their tough games against Liberty, against Frontier. Penalties, turnovers.
The holding penalty.
They've been fairly spotless. Almost had a fumble on that pitch. Now the hold gives them a fourth down situation in their own territory. The first down is at midfield. So it's 4th and 3. They're going for it or trying to draw the Mustangs off sides. Campbell to the near side. Hayes wide left. Bruce behind Rufus. Bruce the ball carrier. Drives hard. Keeps on driving. Has the first down. Still going. He didn't want to go down 34. Super soft Marcus Bruce. Well, the first down at the Stockdale 45. One thing about him, it keeps the legs churning and churning. Looked like that play was dead. He didn't quit. Picked up another 5 yards or so. Pope in motion. Rufus to throw. And a pass complete. Vickers over the middle. First down for the Drillers at the Stockdale 30.
Vickers stopped by number 18, Ryan.
Derek Vickers, number 1, with a first down at the Mustang 30. That might be a penalty against Stockdale. As a coach was saying something to the official on the sidelines.
Sideline warning, the calling on the field.
So just a sideline warning to keep the players away from the sideline. The official threw the flag, but no assessment there. First down for the Drillers of the Mustang 30-yard line. The receivers wide right to the near side, Parker Campbell.
Penalty flag on the field.
Illegal procedure against BHS. They were very sharp in the first half, but here in the third quarter, they've had a struggle. They've had about 3 false starts in this quarter. Well, 4:25 to play in the third quarter. Campbell to the near side, number 3 for the Drillers. Hayes to the far side, close to the Drillers sideline. Asana Rufus, the quarterback, number 4. Little pitch back. The Pope stays on his feet, driven down. Try to cutback move at the 35. Great pursuit by Stockdale. And a short gain by BHS. Second down, 14 for the Drillers. At this point, the clock is an ally for BHS and a nemesis, an enemy for Stockdale. Rufus. Up the middle, Reddick. Inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Maybe a 4 or 5 yard gain. He had their last touchdown for the Drillers. We'll call it 3rd and 9. Hayes, far left. Campbell to the near side for BHS. Rufus, Reddick behind him. Rufus rolling to his right. Heavy pressure, goes down. And he's looking for Vickers at the 15-yard line. Harrison. It's had a big third quarter for Stockdale. Fourth down for the Drillers. Stockdale has picked up their defense here in the third quarter. And they have scored their only points. It was 27 at the half. Now it's 20-14 in favor of BHS. Parker Campbell is going to try a 50-yard field goal. 50-yarder with 4th and 14. Rufus to hold. Campbell to kick. Wide left, not even close.
Field goal attempt is no good.
That was wide left by 17, 18 yards on a line drive. But since it goes to the end zone, it will be Stockdale's ball thrown on the 20-yard line. So not a bad play. Well, if the Mustangs got the ball thrown 40 or 35, it would be worse. McGrath, McBride into the game for the Mustangs. Allen, first man through. Martin, he has an opening. Midfield 50, race down the sidelines to the 30, 20. Will he get cut from behind? No! Dives! Touchdown, Mustangs! 80-yard touchdown run by DJ Martin. And this game has turned around. Chisholm and Martin showing their speed on back-to-back series. Chisholm had a 58-yard run for pay dirt. This time DJ has an 80-yard run. It looked like BHS might bring him down for 10. He was nipped from behind. Great dive to the end zone for the score. Exciting.
McBride to attempt the extra point.
A very important PAT high snap. The kick is up, it's good.
With 2 minutes left in the third quarter, the score of BHS 28, Stockdale 21.
Well, Mustangs defense has picked up, so is their offense. Big time plays. That's 138 yards on 2 runs by the Mustangs, Chisholm and Martin. That is one way to get back to a game. And not via the passing variety. Now we have a football game, 2 minutes to play in the third. Exciting running plays by the Mustangs. It has a crowd talking. Of course, I'm always talking. Brandon's still somewhat quiet. So is Joe. Cash caught a screen and scored for Frontier. Frontier 21 and Independent 6. Cash had 4 scores last week in the game we did. Justin Cash, number 4 for Frontier, has 1 tonight. So 21-6 Frontier over Independence as they look to clinch first place in the SWYL and go 5-0. Brad Harris, the athletic director at Frontier, texted me that score. McBride, a kickoff for Stockdale. Line drive, boots it through the end zone. Wow.
McBride's kick goes into the end zone, automatic touchback.
The BHS will have it first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The Drillers now with a 7-point advantage. They're late in the third quarter. Rufus sheds a couple of tacklers across the 25 to the 30. They might have a first down for the Drillers. On the last series, Beach just had about 3 false starts. Marcus Bruce, 34 in the backfield behind Rufus for the Drillers. Campbell to the near side. Hayes, far side. Pope, slot right. Rufus, keeper, 35. Hit hard to the 39, but nice gain on first down. Romero for the tackle. Chisholm over there for Stockdale. But a fantastic pickup by Rufus on first down. We'll call it 2nd and 1. .107 to play in the third quarter from Mustang Field. Pope in motion. Rufus barely got the ball off to Bruce.
Marcus Bruce picks up a first
He has a first down for the Drillers.
at the 42-yard line.
That could have been a catastrophe for BHS. But it's a first down for the Drillers here late in the third. And they lead 20-21 over Stockdale. Big pickup. Rufus, head down, midfield 50, little spin to the 49 in Stockdale territory. Close to the first down marker. So the Drillers coming back. Romero with the tackle for Stockdale. Number 30, Delfino Romero. 2nd and 2. As BHS tries to answer back that score, that 80-yard jaunt by DJ Martin. The Drillers will let the clock run out here in the third quarter.
Garces 21, Tehachapi nothing. End of the third quarter here, BHS 28. Stockdale
After 3 on PlayOnSports.com, it is Bakersfield High 28, Stockdale 21. On your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. The score I heard from Tehachapi, Garces 21, Tehachapi nothing. That game is for the Southeast December League Championship. Both teams 8-1 coming into the game and undefeated in SEYL play. Fourth quarter action on PlayOnSports.com. Reddick the ball carrier. Slips one tackler and driven down, but he might have a first down for BHS. Only had to pick up about 1.5 yards. The Drillers are in Stockdale territory.
Injured player on the field.
Injured Mustang. Earlier we had Slayton injured for Stockdale, number 75, Tyler. That was in the first half. That's Harrison, who had a fine third quarter for the Mustangs. He says, I want to stay on the field. They may take him off as a precautionary measure, but 55 wants to get back in there. 1st and 10 for BHS. Rufus, a QB for BHS, 1st and 10. The Mustang 47 almost runs into his ball carrier, Reddick. That's probably against the Drillers. Another false start.
Against Bakersfield High.
Had a number of false starts in the second half. Harrison checks back in for Stockdale. 1st and 15. And this is what has given BHS trouble this year. The focus, the execution. Sometimes be great for a half, and then they have problems the following quarter. Had a great first half tonight. Haven't scored in the second half. The pass complete to Hayes. Started move. First down. Or close to a first down. Inside the 40 to about the 37. Depends where they spot it. Might be 2nd and short. Call it 2nd and a long one for the Drillers. Well, they spotted the ball at the Mustang 43. Hayes to the near side. Quick toss and first down. Keep it by Rufus to the outside. 30, cuts back. 25. First down for the Drillers.
Rufus picks up a first down.
Sonny Rufus kind of weaving left and right for the Drillers as the first down to the Mustang 25-yard line. An awesome moon in the distance. Talk about a harvest moon. Orange, black, deep colors. Just to the left, from my vantage point, of the visitor stands, where BHS is sitting. Pope to the outside. Here comes the flag. Might have been a tough block against Vickers for BHS number 1. Illegal use of the hands. Illegal block against BHS, a block in the back. On that wide run by Pope. .10:33 left in the ball game. The Drillers 28, the Mustangs 21. BHS led the half 28-7. It has been a struggle for them in the second half. Mustangs have had a 58-yard run for a score by Xavier Chisholm, number 44, and an 80-yard run for a touchdown by DJ Martin, number 25. 2 big-time runs. They're back into the game. First and an eternity for BHS. Rufus on the keeper, hit and dropped for 1-yard loss.
Rufus stopped by number 55, Jordan Harrison.
Jordan Harrison with a huge second half for Stockdale. The Mustangs aren't known for their defense. They have played great defense in the second half when games are won and lost. Second down, 25 for the Drillers. Pope in motion. Reddick, the ball carrier. Drives forward to about 3 yards, driven back. Chisholm. The Mustangs acting like a stone wall. We know about defense. Third down for BHS. 3rd and 21 for the Drillers. Hayes to this side. Campbell to the far right. Bruce in motion. Rufus to throw. Has Hayes. 25. Will stutter move to the 21. Another Mustang is down on the field, but he gets up at the 21. Fourth down for the Drillers. 4th and 6. You wonder if they will try another long field goal or go for it. Maybe they'll call timeout. VHS's players running in and out. Have to call timeout and get set up 4th and 7. Will they go for a field goal? Will they try to get the first down and keep the ball away from Stockdale? One thing Beach just has done this drive is use up some of that clock. But you can't sit on lead forever, that's for sure.
Parker Campbell to attempt a 38-yard.
Yeah, he's trying another long field goal attempt. Parker Campbell, number 3. A 38-yard attempt with Bruce to hold. Check that, Rufus to hold. 38 yards. Nice snap. It's definitely far enough. It's good. Easily.
Field goal is good. With 8:18 left in the game, the score now Bakersfield 31, Stockdale 21.
That's a big field goal by BHS as it gives them a 10-point lead instead of the 7. Stockdale's done an excellent job on defense here in the second half. The drills have not helped by committing about 5 or 6 false start penalties, but they have a great kicker. This time the snap was excellent, and he had plenty of leg. With a 50-yarder, he just line drived it way left of the field goal post. This was closer, 38 yards away. .818 to play in the ball game, being just up by 10 points. PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOn Network. youtube.com/PlayOn Network. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Capital kickoff for BHS here in the fourth quarter. I love the fourth quarter. The ball's booted around, picked up by Stockdale at the 10-yard line and down for 20.
DJ Martin with the return. Takes the
DJ Martin. Amona Grad Jr. with a stop with a hit for BHS number 8. Before Martin could break it. The Drillers 31, the Mustangs 21 here from Mustang Field in southwest Bakersfield. It is beginning to get a little chilly here in the fourth quarter. Well, it is November. But nothing bothers Joe and Brandon. These guys are tough, man. They're like young guns. Chisholm the ball carrier, puts his head down, breaking tackles across the 30 to the 35. First down for the Mustangs. The X-Man, Xavier Chisholm. He has speed, but he also has power. Kevin Hayes, number 13, with a stop for BHS. Chisholm running hard for the Mustangs. He's about 195 pounds, I think. Stockdale, one receiver wide left. Martin, short gain across the 35. It's about the 37. Truba, number 11, will tackle for BHS. And for the Mustangs, second down and 8. The BHS fans on the far side. We're hot atop the press box here at Mustang Field. Wood running to his left, tries to cut back against the grain. Maybe gets past the original line of scrimmage. Excellent pursuit by the Drillers on D.
Loss of about 3 yards on the play.
Bruce, Truba, Pope, and company over there. Rec number 9 also on defense. Irvin. A lot of athletes on BHS's team go both ways. So more than half the guys on D play offense. The Mustangs are very confused on that. It'll be a 5-yard penalty against them. So it goes from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 13. Not the appropriate time to have a false start. When you're down by 10 points in your own territory with 6:35 left in the game. Stockdale coming into the contest with a record of 5-4, 3-1 in the Southwest Assembly League. Drew Allen rolling to his right. Pressure from all sides. The pass incomplete. Irvin on the coverage.
Pass intended for Carver Tippett.
I'm not sure why somebody on Stockdale's sideline gave Irvin a little hit after the play. The officials missed it. But you know, there's a reason why you're on the sidelines and Irvin's playing. It's like, I would say, a semi-cheap shot, but the official didn't see it. That's why you're on the sidelines. And for the Mustangs, 4th down, McBride punting. Hayes back deep at his own 40-yard line. Nice snap. Another beautiful punt by McBride. Takes a Stockdale roll. Hayes finally gets away from it at the 10-yard line. So McBride had a 57-yarder earlier. This one had to be about that far. Excellent punting by number 45. He has made all 3 of his PAT attempts tonight. Campbell for BHS is 4 for 4 PATs, and Campbell is 1 for 2 in field goals. Missed a 50-yarder, made a 38-yarder. So great kicking by both teams. McBride for Stockdale, Campbell for BHS. The Drills deep in their own territory, up by 10 points. Hayes to the inner side. Pope in motion. Rufus, the quarterback, on the keeper.
Rufus, the ball carrier.
Drives for about 2 or 3 yards and driven back. He was able to maneuver his way past the 10-yard line on that 1st down run. 2nd down for the Drillers. Stockdale band to our left here at Mustang Field. They put on a great performance at halftime of the Phantom of the Opera. Excellent choreography and beautiful costumes. 5:35 to play in the 4th quarter. Rufus hit and thrown down.
Rufus stopped once again by
Harrison. He has been on it. Number 55 in the 2nd half for the Mustangs. Well, Drillers taking their time. 3rd down. 3rd and 6 for BHS. Across their 10 at the 12-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. Rufus to throw. Out pattern. Complete. Campbell has a 1st down.
Complete to Campbell.
Number 3, Parker Campbell. He punts. He kicks. He's a wide receiver and a DB for BHS. And he has a 1st down. Well, you have to have the football to score. Rufus Slices his way through the defense. Now driven back. A little spin move by Asani Rufus. And a short gain for the Drillers. They're trying to use up some of that clock. Running wide, but trying to stay in bounds against the Mustangs defense. Mike Snow coaches Stockdale. Paul Gola, BHS. They both have some fine assistants. Kevin Hayes wide left for the Drillers. With the ball on the right hash mark. Rufus and company. Rufus on a keeper. Corralled down. Almost a face masking penalty against Stockdale. But it was more like around the neck. A neck tackle by Harrison. A loss of a yard. 3rd down 8 for BHS. 3:35 on the clock. Last I heard it was Wasco 49, Shafter 3 in the 3rd quarter. Frontier 21, Independent 6. Garces 21 to Hatchby, nothing. Completion to Hayes, 30, drilled out of bounds. It looks to be a 1st down for the Drillers.
Good for a 1st down.
Kevin Hayes and Chisholm exchanging pleasantries on the field. Chisholm 44 for Stockdale. Had a 58-yard run for a score, and also has done a great job on defense. And Hayes, wide receiver, defensive back, punt returner for the Drillers. 3:18 to play, 1st and 10 for BHS. Rufus on the keeper.
Rufus
Drives his way to about the 39 and driven back. Well, a gain of about 4 yards for the Drillers.
Timeout. Stockdale.
I know Wasco scored another touchdown. I have one of my buddies, Michael B. at the game, texting me. Brad Harris for Frontier, the athletic director, give me scores from the Frontier Independence game. Cash had a touchdown on a screenplay for Frontier. And I think they were leading 21-6 the last I heard. Garces up over Tashby, 21-0. Ridgeview was leading, I think, 21-7 at the half. Kevin Sneed, the AD there, texting me scores. PlayOn Sports is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country, across the nation. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports live here. Yes, they live here, and they are lively. Mark Heffernan with Joe Roletter, the producer, and Brandon West, Mr. Videographer, hot atop the press box here at Stockdale High. I give my guys plenty of pub, you know. They like it. Keeps them motivated. Keeps them smiling, happy. Hayes to the near side for BHS. 2nd and 5 for the Drillers. Long count by Rufus, trying to draw Stockdale off sides. Might be a delay of game against BHS or a false start. As a false start or a legal procedure against the Drillers.
False start against Bakersfield High.
Next week we will have playoff action here on PlayOnSports.com. I have no idea who will be playing. The seedings come out tomorrow, I believe. Volleyball seedings came out today. Liberty should be number 1. I think Frontier from Bakersfield will be 4 or 5. I think Centennial is 4, possibly. Pass complete to Campbell, other side. Going for that 1st down marker. Parker Campbell, number 3, with a short toss from Rufus. It depends on the mark by the officials. It's in BHS territory at the 44-yard line. Will be 3rd and 1 for the Drillers. Hayes to the near side. Campbell far side, close to the BHS sideline. The Drillers 31, the Mustangs 21. With 2:25 left. And Rufus is just letting that clock expire on every play. Let it run down. Rufus, keeper, has the first down. Across the 45. First down for the Drillers. As they're looking to slow things up tonight from Mustang Field and pick up their 8th win of the year against 2 defeats and finish the Southwest Yosemite League with a record of 3-2. I think BHS should get a 3rd or 4th seed for the upcoming Division I playoffs. Clovis and Clovis North, if they both win tonight, will be 1-2. Central will be up there. Central and BHS will be battling for the 3rd spot. Frontier, if they win tonight, will also be up there. Now, they beat BHS head on, but they have not been ranked as high. Inside handoff to Reddick, stays on his feet to the 30, 20. He will take it to the house. Touchdown, Jeremiah Reddick and Bakersfield High.
Jeremiah Reddick, 53 yards for a touchdown.
That's what happens when the defense gets tired and worn down. Reddick run up the middle. Looked like they had him stop. Kept his feet going. A little spin move. And utilized his speed. So power and then speed by Reddick.
Campbell to attempt the extra point.
Parker Campbell trying to be perfect on PATs tonight. And I think that he is. (38-21) BHS, 1:30, and the fans here at Stockdale are filing out. They want to beat the traffic in the parking lot. I mean, it's senior night. I would stay for the entire game. The final home game for Stockdale, they'll make the playoffs, but they'll have to take on a high-seeded team probably next week. So look for Clovis, Clovis North, whichever order be 1 and 2 in the section if they both win tonight. And BHS, Central may be fighting for number 3. And Frontier, if they win, right there either ahead of BHS or right behind the Drillers. But the Drillers have a better overall record at 8-2. And will finish the league play at 3-2. Frontier could be 5-0 in the league and be seated behind BHS. We'll see. They defeated the Drillers at Griffith Field head on. And they have a better record in the league. But I don't know about the seeding. Campbell's kick goes through the end zone. A one-handed catch by DJ Martin. 1st and 10 for Stockdale, thrown on the 20-yard line. As the Drillers 38, the Mustangs 21. 1:30 left in the ball game. So Stockdale put a scare into BHS at 28-21. But BHS responded with a 38-yard field goal by Parker Campbell. In his last session by Reddick. Martin to the outside, 25-30, driven out of bounds, and he has a first down.
Martin driven out of bounds by number 3, Parker Campbell, and number 34.
Parker Campbell 3 and Bruce, number 34. Remember, Martin had an 80-yard run for a touchdown. for the last Mustang score. Chisholm had a 58-yarder earlier. So big third quarter for Stockdale defensively and offensively. But the Drillers survived in this game. Allen, quarterback, rolling to his right. Here comes the pressure down the sidelines. Almost picked off by Hayes. And it goes out of bounds. McBride, the intended receiver for Stockdale. Tied in. Hayes wanted that pick. He wanted that INT. And 2nd and 10 for Stockdale. Allen, second man through. Anthony Wood to the outside, cuts back 40. Drives his way to the 45. He'll be 2 or 3 yards shy of the first down. Close to the BHS sideline. 103 left. Vickers with a tackle for BHS. The Mustangs running out of time. The Drillers 38, the Mustangs 21. Two receivers wide to the right. Allen to throw from the backfield. Over the man, has a man wide open. Chisholm, and he drops it at the 35. It hit him right in the hands. That should have been a score. That's happened twice tonight for Stockdale. This time been early in the game. McGrath. And the third quarter, Wasco 56, Shafter 3. 56-3, Wasco over Shafter. The Tigers will go on to be 10-0 this year, undefeated in the South Sequoia League. They will be the number 1 seed in Division 4. They could be a top 2 or 3 seed in Division 3. Allen the pass, on the run, complete to Chisholm. Has the first down at the 48-yard line in Stockdale territory. Hayes on the tackle. Bruce over there for BHS.
Timeout, Stockdale.
About Stockdale. I'll have a rundown of the game and announce my player of the game in our postgame show. My player of the game, there's been a lot of people for BHS. Campbell has five PETs, 1 long field goal. Reddick has a couple of scores. Bruce has been solid. Bruce has 2 touchdowns. Hayes played a solid game. I might pick Jeremiah Reddick, number 9. Excellent start by the Drillers tonight. And after Stockdale gave them a scare, a good finish for BHS. They'll be 8-2 overall and 3-2 in the Southwest Yosemite League, heading to the playoffs. Probably will be a 3 or 4 seed in Division 1. The Mustangs will finish off the regular season with 2 consecutive losses, 5-5 overall, and 3-2 in league, and a tie with BHS. They'll probably be between an 8 and a 10 seed. Allen the throw. Set up for the screen, throws it to the Stockdale sidelines. No Mustang was even close to it. The officials won't call intentional grounding at this juncture of the game. Second and 10. Under 30 seconds left. Wood in motion. Allen to throw. Push from the backside. Flips it out there. It's picked off by Vickers to the 40. Down the right sidelines. 30. A little cut back to the 20. Stays on his feet to the outside. Looks to be a touchdown. BHS. Overthrown pass by Allen. Nice pick by Vickers. And superb run back. And BHS looks like a blowout now. Number 1, Derek Vickers with a return. It's about 60 yards. Big time plays by the Drillers. Campbell a PAT for BHS. Definitely high enough and far enough, it's good. Well, Vickers has had a nice game. Huge run back there. And for the Drillers, 45-21. Remember, Stockdale closed the gap to 20-21 late in the third. BHS has used their speed and power to run away with this one. Looks like BHS is back. After having a little bit of adversity, not playing that well, they have been smoking the last 2 games. Against Centennial on the road, and at Stockdale. Maybe they should stay on the road with the right uniforms. 56 last week, 45 today. 56-21 last week and 45-21 today. But like they say, the game was actually closer than the final score. Reddick had a long touchdown run, and then Vickers with a 60-yard interception return for a score. Marcus Bruce had a couple of touchdowns for BHS. Rufus had 1 as he managed the offense very well. Reddick has had 2. Vickers 1. So my player of the game would be Jeremiah Reddick for BHS number 9, but I could throw in 4 or 5 guys. As Martin returns the kick, doesn't want to go down, but the clock has expired. It's over. The final score from Mustang Field, Bakersfield High 45, Stockdale 21. 27 game at one time. Stockdale closed the gap to 20-21. And the Drillers won it going away 45-21. I'll be back with a short post-game show. The final score from Stockdale, BHS 45, Stockdale 21. On your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back to the PlayOnSports.com postgame show. I'm Mark Heffernan. The final score tonight was Bakersfield High 45, Stockdale 21. On the scoreboard, it shows the Mustangs 84 and the visitor 14 with 42.3 seconds left in the game. So the scoreboard went haywire. Now BHS jumped out to a 28-7 lead. Marcus Bruce scored first with about 8:13 left in the first quarter on an 18-yard run. The PAT was good by Parker Campbell. Then we had an interception by Jermaine Irvin at the 41 in BHS territory. Rufus scored from 2 yards away, and the Drillers had an early 14-0 lead after Campbell's second PAT, so it was 14-0 after one. In the second quarter, Rufus hit Kevin Hayes for a nice reception inside the 5-yard line. Then Marcus Bruce scored his second touchdown of the game from 2 yards away. The PAT was good by Parker Campbell. It was BHS 21, Stockdale nothing. You're thinking of a blowout. But the Mustangs came back. They had a 30-yard run by Anthony Wood, then a reception by McGrath to about the 2-yard line, and then DJ Martin scored from 2 yards away. The PAT was good by D. McBride. At that point, 21-7 in favor of BHS. That was with 7:23 left in the first half. Now, Campbell came on, missed about a short field goal attempt. We had a 57-yard punt by D. McBride, but Bakersfield came back as Pope on defense hit quarterback Drew Allen for Stockdale. He fumbled the ball deep inside their own territory. Jeremiah Reddick scored from 10 yards away. The PAT was good by Campbell. It was 28-7 BHS with about 6:56 left in the first half. And that's how it stood after two quarters. So Stockdale came alive in the third quarter. The defense picked up the pace. Then they had two long runs. One by Xavier Chisholm at 58 yards. The PT was good by McBride. That was with 6:56 left in the third quarter. It was 28-14 BHS. Then DJ Martin electrified the crowd with an 80-yard touchdown run. The PT was good by McBride. All of a sudden, with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, we had a ball game. It was Bakersfield 28, Stockdale 21. Well, the Drillers came back, got deep into Mustang territory. Jeremiah Reddick kind of broke loose in the play up the middle, did a little spin move from 20 yards away, and scored the touchdown for BHS. They made it 38-21 Drillers after, I should say, a long field goal by Parker Campbell. Campbell's field goal put BHS up 31-21. His field goal is good from 38 yards away. That was a drive that kind of slowed down for the Drillers, but his field goal gave them a 10-point lead. Then they seemed to relax after that. Then he had a long run by Reddick. And finally, Vickers, number one, with a pick at his own, I'd say, 35, 40-yard line. Had some nifty moves down the sidelines, showed explosion and acceleration, and he scored late in the ball game to make it 45-21 after another PAT attempt by Parker Campbell. You know, you can give a player of the game to Parker Campbell, maybe Marcus Bruce, Asani Rufus, a quarterback for BHS. I'm giving it to Jeremiah Reddick, and the defense played very well. So BHS now heads to the playoffs. They most likely will have a bye in the first round, and they will get a third or fourth seed in the Central Section Division 1. They're 8-2 at this point. They finished the Southwest of the SWYL with a record of 3-2. And Stockdale falls to 5-5 overall and also 3-2 in the SWYL. Frontier was winning tonight. They should capture the league championship with a record of 5-0 and be 7-3 overall. I didn't hear a Liberty or Centennial score, so it'll be interesting when the seedings come out tomorrow. I think BHS might be seated either one spot ahead of Frontier, but who knows? I mean, BHS could be number 4, Frontier 5. BHS could be 3, Central 4, and Frontier 5. We will see. Wasco was just ripping shaft at 59-3 still in the third quarter. The last we heard was Garces 21 to Ashby nothing. That for the Southeast Assembly League Championship. And we had a Frontier score, and I think Ridgeview was leading like 27 at the half in their game over Golden Valley. That's in the South Assembly League. Garces could be a top seed in Division 2. Ridgeview should be the top seed in Division 3. And Wasp will definitely be the top seed in Division 4. So from Kern County, we could have 3 top seeds in 2, 3, and 4 respectively. And Division 1 have maybe 4 and 5 seeds. So Jeremiah Reddick, the player of the game, as BHS wins at 45-21 over Stockdale. Great ball game, very electrifying. Beautiful evening here at Mustang Field, as Joe Brand and myself have been high atop the press box here at Stockdale in Southwest Bakersfield. That will do it for producer Joe Rollletter and videographer Brandon West. My name is Mark Heffernan. The final score, Bakersfield High 45, Stockdale 21. on your destination for high school sports. We are PlayOnSports.com. Good night.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to come at you.
One shot.